Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday Groove Day. How is everyone? I hope you're good. It's Friday. Yes, I'm so happy that it's Friday. It's been a little bit of a long week. And we are finally out of Mercury retrograde. So, round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. So happy that that is on its way out. Ended officially yesterday, but still a little bit in the shadows of it, but we're moving away from it. So that's awesome. Hey, Seascape, good morning. Yay, you made it. All right. Hey, Dolly, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Right? The happy dance, Seascape. All right. So we'll wait for people to come on. I am dying for some coffee. Like, I really need some coffee. And I got a new coffee. I'm trying this one. I like it. It's pretty good. It's from Trader Joe's, and it's a fair trade organic coffee. I'm all about the dark roast. So I was a little nervous about trying it, but not bad. Not bad. Dolly, you thought we were out of Metro retrograde a week ago. That's so funny. Well, that probably worked to your benefit thinking that. But if anything wonky was going on, you know why. All right, so grab your coffee, your tea, your breakfast smoothie, whatever you're having this morning. Go on and grab that. Hey, Katie. Hello, hello. Hey, Manasa. Oh, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you popping in to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, everyone. Thanks, Manasa. Hope you have a beautiful Friday and rest of your weekend. It was so good to see you, my girl. For those of you that don't know, Manasa was in Los Angeles, so EQ and I had a chance to go out to lunch with her, and we had so much fun. It was so good to connect. Speaking of EQ, look who's in the chat. Hey, my girl. That's awesome. Good to see you. Yeah, and I got to see her last night too. So we went out to eat last night. All right, I gotta get some coffee in me. Okay. So as I'm pouring this delicious cup of coffee, I just want us to extend prayers out. There's so much happening right now, and it feels like everything's like upside down, right? I feel like we're living in the upside down world. But these students across universities, across the US, that are putting their lives on the forefront to stand up for something that they believe in, of these people in Palestine that are being killed. And I was watching this morning some video clips, and okay, let me be very, very clear, and it's okay to disagree. This is not about anti-Semitism. This is not about being against Jewish people. There are so many Jewish people that are out there as well protesting. And I watching how the media is trying to flip this, that people are against Jews and all of it. They are not. This is not about that. Now, there may be some bad apples out there, but this is about innocent people, humans being killed. And it's really upsetting to me to see how people are twisting the narrative. And these students are out there protesting and standing up. God bless them. And we need to send them a lot of love and light and protection, because now they're talking about bringing out the National Guard. And we know that can get really ugly. So sending lots of love and light, and that it's just this whole way of like, can we just sit down and just talk about these things? It's just insanity. Yes. Hi, Sacred Hag. Good morning. Yes, it's about genocide. There's a genocide that's happening. And I read today, I think it's over 14,500 babies, little kids that have been killed. I even had someone say to me, well, that's war. Okay, well, just because it means that it's war doesn't necessarily make it right. So it's time that we have to start changing the narrative around all of this. And it's a lot of work, but we got some times ahead of us for sure. So I say this to say, don't hide your light, stand up for what you believe, but also be kind to others in the process. Dolly had a great show yesterday talking about kindness and displaying kindness, was the message to others. And it's important for us to continue to do that. Even someone that you would consider your worst enemy. If you don't like them, if they drive you crazy, well, then just stay out of their path. But if you happen to cross their path, just show them some love, some kindness, because that's what we need more of in this world. The Palestinians have every right to be angry. They tried talking, they tried marching, tried freedom fighting, they tried everything. This Israel is at cost is wrong. Yeah, absolutely. No National Guard. Hello, Kent State, right? 4 students shot dead in Ohio back in 1969. It's absolutely history repeating itself. Absolutely. History is repeating itself. Yeah, it's crazy, just crazy. So please just send some prayers. If there's a university near you where you can like drop something off for people, I mean, that's a lot of students, but I'm just saying, let's just show more kindness. So I just wanted to start with that. Anyhow, that's what I woke up to this morning. So I really wanted to kind of share my thoughts. All right, let me get a sip of my coffee. I'm still waking up, guys. Okay, that might have been a little too soon. All right, well, let's see what we have in store today. Oh, I was like, I know I took these out. That's right. Most Jews do want peace. They do. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good. Dolly has her coffee. Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos with Jewish people that are out there supporting, and faculty members, and but what's the overextension of power by the police, the way that they're slamming people on the ground, and just the nastiness. It's like these people are being peaceful. Why do you need, even if they're resisting a little bit, you don't need to slam them down on the ground. Like you're acting like they committed a mass murder or something. And like, it's just mind blowing. Mind blowing. Wow. Your Jewish brother-in-law says he feels betrayed. Yeah. Yeah, right, Katie. I mean, it's kind of crazy to witness all of this. All right. Look what came out. This is what it's all about, folks. Community, standing up together. Wow, Spirit, that is intense. That is so powerful. It's about community, all coming together as one voice. Amazing. Shining my light because that's all I can do right now. Yeah, we got to do what we need to do. Look, there's an opportunity for renewal. And that's what people are going for, that opportunity for renewal. Let me pull one more. Wow, that's amazing. Whoops, too many cards flipping over. Simplicity. It really doesn't need to be this complicated. Like, let's. Woo. Wow. Hey, our shiny lights. Happy Friday. Come on. We have creativity. Katie says, I am focused on my creativity this weekend to raise my vibes. I will be coloring some crushed mirror today. Ooh, Katie, that sounds really nice. Calm and abundance. So this is about us being creative in our communities, allowing ourselves to be creative of different ways, solutions, right? Solutions to problems. Where there's a problem, there is a solution. It's just that people need to come into that space of where they're able to collaborate to bring on that renewal, right? Because there is opportunity for that. But we want to be able to do that in a calm fashion. And unfortunately, because of the politics and all the craziness that's going on, people don't want to hear each other. They don't want to come from this space of calm, right? Because it's really a simple process, but everybody just wants to yell and just hear one side versus the other. But there are plenty of people that are willing to come to the table. We just need to everyone come. And when we're able to come from that space, that's where the abundance grows from. It's really hard trying to make something happen, when you're being forced upon and kicking and fighting back. And it's just, these wars, it's just unbelievable. Everything's unhinged. I just feel like this feeling unhingedness. So, let's pray for more peace and calmness, so that we can start building these solutions, and hopefully people will start listening. But when you add greed and power to the mix, it doesn't make for a good formula. So that's really what we need to put our focus, our energy on, in opening people's ears and their hearts so they can hear and listen. Yes. You have a project I'm getting downloads on for you, Sonia. Oh, okay. Cool, Katie. I hear about that. We have to see everyone as human first and everything else second. We can talk to each other when we see our common humanity. That right there. Yep. Beautifully said, Dolly. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. No labels. All right. Let's see. Oops, too many flipped over. Ah. I was trying to pull this up and this just like got stuck in my finger trying to come out. All right, you want to come out? We'll let you come out. All right. All right, I got these three. We have awareness with intuition, responsibility, and opportunity again came out. Okay. Let's see. Let me go with the moon cards. We have the new moon in Cancer. Relax. Everybody relax. We have the last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. And then we have the full moon in Taurus. Detoxify. For a second, I was like, ooh, this would be really cool if it's a Gemini, because Cancer is my moon sign, Virgo is my rising, and Gemini is my sun. So I almost got all three there. Okay, so yes, allowing us to really tap into our intuition, being more connected to just how we see things, how we view things. How can I make a difference? How can I create some change? Bringing that awareness to yourself, learning how to relax during these intense energies because it's intense. And guess what? It's going to get even more intense. So hold on to your seat. Um, Attend to the details of whatever it is that you're experiencing or going through. It's a responsibility for us to look at details. Okay. Even like the information that media is putting, it's our responsibility to weed out the truth because a lot of stuff is so coded and they lean towards whatever the consensus is. I will just kind of say it like that, but it's our responsibility to really find what is truth, what is our truth, what is just taking a look at the details. They're saying so what I hear is like all that glitter is not gold, right? So be mindful, right? And also find out where there's the opportunity, an opportunity for you to shine your light, right? Then here's the detoxify, letting go of that stuff that is not non-truth and that's not serving, and allowing yourself to have that opportunity to shine your light into those dark spaces. Okay, so that's that message there. Oh, is that so? Oh, that's so cool. Our composer at these words, spirit has us all in tune. I love that. Detoxify is a good keyword for the weekend, I think. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Uh, you got to pray to make it in the world today. Consult with the Most High first. You are so spot on, Sparkle. Thank you for that. And hello, welcome. Happy Friday to you. Okay. Coffee sip. All right, let's see what else we get here. Prayer is absolutely the thing. There is so much power in prayer. Okay. Oh, before I forget, this Wednesday, which is May 1st, I will be relaunching my website again. It's pretty much going to be the same. It's just a lot of the language and stuff is going to be updated and different. I will be announcing and have more details about my workshop. I'm doing a workshop on confidence. It's a free workshop that will be happening on May 22nd. So check back to the website on May 1st, and I'll put this all on my community page so that you'll see it on there. And in fact, I created a little banner so I can put that. There we go. So yeah. And I'm going to figure out for those, because I know there's a lot of you all over the world, and I would love for everyone to be able to um, attend the workshop that want to. And it's not just for divorced women. That's one of the changes that I'm making. I'm actually going to start doing more confidence coaching for people. So it's not just for a specific group of people, but of course, all you divorced ladies are welcome. So yeah, check that out. And I will figure out how to do a replay. So if you're unable to attend, you can still sign up and then you can watch the replay later. So thank you. Yes, it is exciting. Ooh, sign Katie up. Katie, my dear, you got all the confidence in the world. But I would love to have you there, of course. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes. I love, love, love that, Dolly. Imagine if everyone in the world prayed for peace at the same time. Think of all the hearts that would change. Yeah. It's powerful. Prayer is really powerful. Okay. Got a replay. Okay. Love it. Love it. My goal is to work to all those automated systems, but all that stuff is really, I don't want to say that it's challenging because then I'm setting myself up for it, but it's just, oh, it can be overwhelming. There's a lot to learn and all of that. And it's like, can someone just do this for me? All right. I like to think of myself somewhat tech savvy, but there are times when I know to walk away. I'm like, yep, this is not my cup of tea. We have spontaneity. Clarity. Beauty. One more. And focus. Oh, what is this? Currently taking a sacred spiritual business course with Colette Baron Reed. That has been terrific. I met my business spirit guide in yesterday's class meditation. That is super cool, Katie. I like that. Oh, that's smart, Dolly. See, yeah, I love that. Keep it unlisted and send the link to. That may be the ticket right there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Oh, I didn't show you guys my shirt. It says coffee till cocktails. Woo woo. I love this shirt. Coffee till cocktails. Whoops. That flipped right on out. Okay, we have the time of fallow. Creative manifestation occurs more easily when I have nurtured myself and honored my time of fallow. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. Oh, it's a free course from Hay House? Oh, I'll have to check that out more. Hello, Jay. Good morning, Queen. Right back at you. Hope you're doing well. If you missed the live last Friday, I had Jay, Majestic Oracle, on. So be sure you go back and check that video out. We have self-renewal. As I clean out old energies, I have more space for that which wants to be birthed into my life. It's like the perfect spring card, right? Not only do we need to do the spring cleaning in our homes, we need to do the spring cleaning within ourselves to bring on that self-renewal. Oh, wow. Look at this. Fearless self-love. Okay, a lot of working on ourselves here. So whenever I choose to love myself, no matter the circumstances surrounding me, I am practicing fearlessness. Be fearless, right? So this is about switching up that energy, right? Being spontaneous, about switching it up. We already talked about the spring cleaning. So this is a time of going within, getting yourself together. Maybe it's time to switch up on some of your foods, right? A lot of us sometimes, I kind of stopped doing it because I'm like, look, it's going to be what it's going to be. You know, the spring rolls around, you're like, oh crap, summer's around the corner. Got to get that summer body on. Yeah. I don't do that anymore, but I am trying to do better in eating healthy. So taking that time to manifest what it is that you want, gaining clarity of what that looks like. What is your spring cleaning? What's your spring cleaning for yourself? Anybody have anything? What's your spring cleaning for yourself? My spring cleaning is getting this hip back into operation. My fingers. So I have to watch my foods because this past week I was eating all kinds of stuff and I had a flare up and now my thumb is all jacked up. So I don't have my brace on right now because you can't shuffle cards with a brace. But I realized like whatever it is, it's really activates the arthritis. So that's my spring cleaning. Um, and just recognize the beauty in everything that you do, the beauty of self-renewal, of what that is for you. Focus on that fearless love for yourself, that fearless self-love. And in the confidence workshop, there's going to be talk and discussion about self-love and how do we implement that, self-love or self-care. Going to get your hair done and your nails and your toes, yeah, that's a little bit a part of it, but we're talking deeper, on a deeper level of that self-love and that self-care, which is very important. So Spirit is here to remind us of that. That's that message there. Dolly's like, my summer body and winter body are pretty much the same. And girl, me too. Me too. As Beyonce would say, connect to your Sasha Fierce. That's right. I'm Diva Lee. That's my girl, Diva Lee. And spring cleaning is a detox for me. Flare ups. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we got to take care of ourselves. All right. Let's see what else we get. Oh, I know, Katie. I thought of you too when my thumb was starting. I was like, oh gosh, I'm sure Katie's feeling so much better. I'm really hoping that I don't have to take it to that extent, but I am caring for it. It woke me up in the middle of the night. I just was in so much pain. And I have this amazing ointment that I put on it. And then I woke up again about 5 o'clock in the morning and I had to put a ice pack on it. And that helped a lot. So I can move it a little bit better right now and it feels okay, but I don't want to overexert it. The hardest thing is trying to do the extra, I'm doing like these little circular rotations and different little finger exercises. This one also hurts, but it's not as bad as this one. So yeah, not fun. Not fun at all. Katie, the queen of jacked up thumbs. Yes. And that's the thing. I have another friend. I feel so bad for him because he's a musician and his hands have been really bad. And, I've done some Reiki for him, which has helped, but it hasn't really, when he has his flare up. So he was supposed to perform last night, and I was going to go see him. And he was really bummed he had to cancel his set because his hands, he couldn't play. He plays the guitar. He couldn't play. So such a bummer. OT has made OT or you mean physical therapy, right? I'm guessing that's what you meant. I use heat to remove the pain. Yeah, I'm going back and forth between heat and ice, but last night it just felt swollen. So I really needed that ice to calm down that inflammation. I also have, which I need to use, I was using before, a TENS unit. Those little pads that send the little electrical wave, and that helps to calm everything down. Okay. Oh, occupational therapy. Gotcha. You're right. That is for your hands. Oh. All right. Well, since this group decided to fall out, let's pick from this group. We have action. Yeah, I like my little TENS unit. Mine is super old, but it still works. I just had to order new pads for it. because they lose the sticky pretty quickly. We have growth. Look at this, I guess is the word for today, opportunity. We have opportunity again. There's always opportunity. It's just a matter if you're open to receiving that opportunity. And focus. Yeah, you got to be focusing. Have those blinders wide open and not like this, or because you're going to be missing so much that's happening. All righty, let's see. Hey, Michelle, happy Friday to you. How are you, my friend? Hope you are well. Okay. So, when we take action, growth is there. There's the opportunity for growth. We just have to have the patience. We want to see sometimes things to grow really fast, or things to be like, okay, I'm in action, so things should be popping off any minute. But sometimes it is a process and it takes time. So we want to bring in that patience. That patience also opens you up to other opportunities. If you're moving so fast and you're just like in this flow, which is great to be in flow, but also keeping those blinders open so that you can see all the opportunities. And sometimes we have to go within ourselves to have that peace, that calm that we got earlier, to have that calm so we can hear better, trusting our intuition, connecting with that, focusing on the wonderful things and being in a place of gratitude for everything that's happening right now in this moment for us. Because what those doors are opening, they're a mystery, but we want to be open to that mystery, allowing ourselves to be like, okay, I like to say that I'm open to receiving things bigger and better than what I've ever imagined. So allowing ourselves to be in that space. Okay, so that's that message there. Oh, not the runny nose. All right, well, good. I'm glad you're doing well. Okay. Are you back in Baja, Michelle, or are you still in here in the States? Oh yeah, good old allergy season. A lot of runny noses, a lot of sneezing. I swear now I get super paranoid. I won't say paranoid. I'm not paranoid, but I do get like when I'm around outside and somebody's like, ah, chew, and you're just like, oh. I'm like, nope. Because they're not covering their mouths. I just don't cover your freaking mouth. Like come on. Not everybody wants to share in your experience of germs flying everywhere. Like, yuck. No. So, yeah, not fun. Hey, Ness, blessings to you. Happy Friday. How are you? Okay. There you go. Show some kindness. Cover your mouth. That's an act of kindness. Oh, I know your Jennifer's missing you. Oh my goodness. You've been gone for a while. Yes, we did. Ness says we made it to Friday. Woo woo. Can I get a woo woo? Courage. Having the courage to show kindness. because that brings in a renewal. There we go. Thank you, Seascape. You didn't leave me hanging. Whoop, whoop. Oh, there's Ness. Whoop, whoop. Oh. Respect. Oh, there's one hiding behind it. Risk. Wow. You know, I'm gonna pull a couple cards, but I just gotta read this message right here because it is just really powerful as it is. It takes courage to show kindness, especially to those that you may not care for. It takes courage, but this is part of a renewal. You know, this is, and you're also showing people, when you show an act of kindness, it shows people how you're teaching them. You know, you become the teacher. So you're teaching them. And especially when we do it in a respectful way, you know, people take notice to that. They're just like, wow, okay. And when you do an act of kindness for someone, it's like that domino effect. They may in return and do it for someone else. And for some, that can feel like a risk for you to reach out to someone or to connect with someone that you may not care for. But as I said, you're like the teacher. So it's allowing yourself, putting yourself in another way of showing your light. I had this really beautiful experience last night. EQ and I went out to eat, and you know, she had some leftover food, and we were looking for someone to give the food to. And we went to this park, and it was like really dark, and I saw someone sitting on the bench. I was a little nervous because, you know, there's a lot of people on the streets that have mental issues, and you know, I've seen people get attacked before. So yeah, it was a risk that I was taking, but I thought he was sleeping, so I was just going to place the food next to him, but he was on his phone, and I just said, "Hi, how are you? Would you like some food?" And oh my gosh, he was like the nicest man. He was so in a place of gratitude. He was just like, "Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh, honey, this is so sweet. What's your name? My name is SK." And, you know, and then we just had this little bit of a conversation. And so it's just that act of kindness of like just doing something for someone that may be going through something or maybe having a hard time. And it doesn't really take much to spread that kindness. So just keep that in mind as you're going into this weekend. Okay. Yes, Ashe. My Friday is, oh, your Friday's on Saturday. Okay, Sacred Hag. Oh no, your hubby's stuck in traffic. Oh, let's send some light to Sacred Hag's hubby that he can get out of that traffic jam. Oh, I love that, Katie. Katie says, I use the elders as Standing Rock for my inspiration on how to fight a cause spiritually. Beautiful. Hey, Fatima, blessings to you. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Acknowledge people and seeing them is very helpful for many. Yeah. Thanks, Jay. Yeah. Acknowledging people and seeing them is very helpful. And that's it. People just want to be seen and heard. So, oh, Ness is cozy in the bed. I love that. All right, I'm gonna leave that message there. I'm not gonna pull more cards on that because that was just lovely. Okay, they're telling me to pull a card for, I don't know if it's for this or just in general. I'm just pulling one card here. There's a message that wants to come out here. So let's see what it is. There it is. This is Abonimba, the harvest card. And let's see what this has to say. So Abol is a Baga fertility goddess, and Nimbu is her living spiritual healing mass. Together, they embody the sacred feminine in abundance. So give thanks. You are being blessed. It is harvest time. Um, Pray attention. A season of great harvest is a season of great epiphanies. You are prospering. So harvest is when you reap the blessings that you have sown. The harvest is not the fulfillment of your dreams, but the creation of them. Your thoughts, your imagination, the blessing of you being here another day on this earth, that is all harvest. What seeds of generosity, love, support, and goodwill can you sow in your community to create a bountiful harvest for all? Well, damn, Spirit. I mean, wow. Yeah. So, what can you harvest? What act of kindness can you harvest to bring into this world? Okay. Even now, you'll see, as because harvest typically happens right in the fall, right? That's when people they harvest the crops that were planted. But we also plant our seeds for the spring, right? That's when the flowers will bloom. So, this is a time of abundance and prosperity. So let's share the wealth, is what's coming through. Share the wealth. Right? Exactly, Jess. It's a powerful deck. Hey, Be Still and Know. Oh, hugs to you. Thank you for the hugs. Happy Friday. Okay. Loving these messages today. Let's see what else we get. Oh, and so I don't forget. So next Friday, I guess the best way to say this is I'm going on spring break. I'm going back to see my family for a couple of weeks. So there will not be any coffee chat for 2 weeks. And I will be back on whatever that Friday is after the 17th. I don't have a calendar in front of me. But again, I will post that on the community page and keep you all up to date of when I will be back. I'll still be working, but I will have some downtime. In finishing up the workshop on the 22nd, on May 22nd. Oh, I will miss you all too. But I promise I'll be back. We have openness. Thank you, Seascape. Yeah, a little breathing time would be nice. Although I'm not on YouTube all the time, but still, I love my coffee chats. Love being here with you all. We have rest. So openness, rest. Authenticity. All right, Spirit. Bringing in that kindness again. Let me see. I almost knocked my whole card over. Is this the one that I want? No, this is not the one. This is the one. Right? Opportunity and kindness. Those are the words for today. There's an opportunity to be kind everywhere you go. These don't want to shuffle. We have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Yep. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul growth. So being open with the imagination. allowing yourself to, again, this says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind, allowing that mind to be open, looking at things from a different perspective. Sometimes we get so set in our ways of looking at things in a certain way versus allowing ourselves to be open. When we open this up here, that opens us into a higher awareness. Here's an exercise for you. I want you to find, it could be like a picture on the wall or a dot or something. You want to find something on the wall. I'm going to use my little green light on my camera here, so I'm looking at you all and not out here somewhere. And you're looking and focusing on that dot. That dot or that picture is your problem, okay, or the situation. And then I want you to try to expand beyond that dot and see how far you can expand out. Still looking at that dot, allowing your awareness to expand. Now mine is going out to about right here. I used to be able to go way out here, so I haven't done this in a while. And as your awareness is out here, how big does that problem feel now? Does it feel lighter? Or maybe it's gone. You don't feel it at all. And this is how we expand our awareness. When we are in this expansion, the problem begins to feel this big. Yeah. It is, Dolly, it is an exercise, a fantastic exercise. Katie says, I love doing this exercise. Oh, I'm not familiar with the rule of 5. You'll have to say what that is, Katie. That sounds interesting, or I can Google it later. So yes, this is just a great exercise. So this is allowing us to be more open, right? And sometimes we let that imagination go wild or too crazy. So it's important for us to take those breaks, the opportunity for rest, because change can be a lot as we go through change. But as it says here, change is also that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So you need that movement for change to happen. Being authentic in your ways and of who you are, and being kind, right? Letting go of any guilt or feelings that feel heavy towards another individual, or maybe you feel some guilt towards, maybe you're not having enough kindness. So taking that observation, really looking at it. This guilt card says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul growth. So kindness is part of our soul's growth. So releasing any guilt or any feelings that you may be holding that's not allowing you to step into that space of kindness. All right, so that's that message there. How long will this affect me? I use the 5 a lot. You taught me that. Oh, okay. My bird just, wait, what did your bird say? My bird just said 5 more beans. So there, 5 more beans. Okay. 5 minutes. Let's go. 5 days. Pay attention in 5 days. Time to call in the spirit team to carry it for you. I really like that. Beautiful. All right, let's see what else we get. Okay. Have you ever had that moment like you're doing something and all of a sudden your brain just goes, whoop? Sometimes I swear when you're like, have that connection or whatever, I get lost and I'm just like, wait, what am I doing? What's happening? So I'm back. I just took a short little trip, but I'm back. Oh, this Tuesday at 2 p.m. Pacific time, Soul Sisters will be on before I take my break. So We'll be doing mini readings, so be sure to tune in. Hey, Sherry. Yep, you sure did. Happy Friday to you. We have acceptance. Rest popped back out again. Detoxify. And truth. So acceptance, rest, detoxify, and truth. Where did you go? Huh. Oh, there it is. Ugh. Oh, well, my goodness, those flipped right on over. We have success, standstill, Yep. I had two other cards, wisdom and flexibility, that popped out. This success card. So what they're saying about success is that success doesn't have to be like a monetary thing. Like it doesn't, you don't need to be successful to make all this money or be in the limelight, right? Success is all about whatever your goals are for you and being able to move through those, take the action to achieve those goals. Um, we paint our own pictures of what success is. We don't allow the outside to dictate to us what success is. And a lot of people get caught up in that of wanting to feel validated or to have the world say, oh my gosh, you are successful. Now, success is about you accepting what success is for you. What does that look like? You paint your own picture of success. Okay. And sometimes we have to take a break from everything that's going on, right? That rest, taking a moment to really go within to understand, what does that mean for me? What does that look like? What does that feel like? Who do I want to be in that space? And what are the action steps that I'm taking so I can create that for me? And in the meantime, as well, as we're in that place, right? This is our spring cleaning again coming up, letting go, detoxifying the stuff. And sometimes that detoxifying is all that outer noise, all that outer chatter. We got to release that and let that go so that we can create our own space. Okay. Gathering wisdom from others as well. People can be models, and it's not about you being like that person, but you can learn something from that individual. So taking those learnings so that you can create your own. But being and standing in your truth and knowing that in our truth, sometimes just as a whole, as we're doing things, we have to be a little bit more flexible. When we're rigid and we're just like, nope, 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 this is it. That's okay to a certain degree, but you could be missing some bigger and better blessings. So allowing yourself to be a little bit more flexible in that space as well. So that's that message. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. It's a tough one, breaking those belief systems of what success is. Absolutely. And it's taken me years to really be in that space because, growing up during my generation, I'm a Generation X. It's like, you gotta get that great 9 to 5 job in order to make money. And, that was the picture of success. You got to get the job, the house with the white picket fence, and, like to have the car and the family. And that was the picture of success. And I didn't like that picture. And then when I started drawing my own, I got criticized a lot. So there was a lot of mind games that I had to weave through and break through in order for me to create my own story of what success looks like. A lot of good points that we just don't see what we are doing unconsciously. Yeah, it's so true. We're just so caught up in everything that it's hard for us to find out what's the truth for us. So, yeah, taking that time to really figure that out of where you need to start looking at things differently for yourself. Okay, we are coming up on the hour, so I'm going to do the card for the weekend. Do we want a postcard message or do we want a goddess message? Or do we want one of each? We'll see what comes in first. Let's see. Goddess message or postcard message? Oh, Sherry says one of each. Ness says goddess. What's that? Jay says, I agree with the success being a different box with a circular hole, so to speak. All right. Well, I'm going to go with the goddess first, since that's the major consensus, and then I will pull a postcard. So we're going to do both, but we'll do the goddess first. All right, ladies, where are you? Here they are. All right, goddess card coming up. Oh, we did have so much fun, Sherry. That was so much fun. And Sherry's beautiful, bright smile is just as beautiful and bright in person. Beautiful energy. So good to see you. All right, what goddess wants to give us a message for the weekend? Yep. Ooh. Let me see. I like this book because it tells you how to pronounce the names. Irenes. This is the crisis card. These are forces of retribution personified as 3 immortal dark maiden goddesses. So the Irenes are howling after you because you and or a loved one are in crisis. The way to nurture wholeness for you now lies in reaching out and asking for help, whether it's from the human, animal, or spiritual kingdoms. Help is required as at this juncture of excess, psyche-breaking stress, and inability. Identify and name the kind of crisis you are in. If your crisis is psychological, call a crisis hotline or make an appointment with a healer of psyches. If your crisis is financial or job related, seek financial assistance or find a career counselor. If it involves your health, visit a health practitioner. It is vital for you to get help and support support you need, for you are not in a place of where you can help yourself. Do something or ask a friend or loved one to do it for you. Crisis in your life also brings the experience of crisis into the lives of your loved ones. Don't blame yourself or try to take care of them. Be selfish, deal with your crisis, and then let them deal with theirs. The Iranians say all crises are accelerated growth transformation points that bring opportunities. There's the word opportunities. So it provides growth and transformation points that brings opportunities. However, before you get to the opportunity, you must get through the crisis. And for that, you must reach out for help. So what this card is screaming right now is everything that's happening all over the world. The world is in crisis, and we need to yell out to our spiritual teams for help. And a lot of us, we already talked about the power of prayer. So praying for these crises that are happening everywhere is vital. So let us continue this, bringing in more kindness, shining our light, and praying for everything that's happening right now. Okay. So yes, crisis is sometimes the chaos, the necessary chaos needed to promote change and growth. Absolutely. And that's what a lot of these students are doing right now. They're disrupting in order to bring that growth and change. So very, very, very powerful. Okay, I'm going to grab a postcard because I said I would, but I mean, that was pretty powerful enough to end on. But let's just quickly do a postcard. Dear you, you are in such good shape right now that we're all doing a happy dance. Oh, they're doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with spirit and co-create a miracle. Didn't we just say that? We're in crisis to call upon our spiritual team and ask for help. I'm going to read that again. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with spirit and co-create a miracle. Come on, guys, let's co-create this miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now, right? This is what we were talking about, getting still and going within to ask yourself these questions. How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of the negative energy now. Resentments be gone, right? We want to let go of that resentment so we can bring in that kindness. Forgiveness and love enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Boop. Mic drop. Yep. Fatima's like, there you go. Yep. See, that is what I'm talking about. Thank you, Spirit, through Sonia. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Spirits. Wow. I love the connection of the collective. Talk about a ripe effect. Yep. Yep. Absolutely, Fatima. Sending love and light everywhere. All right, guys. Wow. Beautiful, powerful, powerful messages today. So I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. Remember to spread love and kindness and be well. Hopefully I'll see you Tuesday on the Soul Sisters. Other than that, I won't see you for a couple of weeks. So big hugs and kisses. Check the community page. I will post the information about the confidence workshop on May 22nd. Information about the, I don't want to say new website because it's just the new wording, I guess is the best way to say on the website. So I'll have information on that. Okay. So be well, be safe, and I'll talk to you later.